Alright, let's move up. Is that a direct line? Or a curve? It's like an arc. Our Stingray is just gonna have to hop forward because he's just way too slow. If you kill all enemies, you auto-extract. Oh, perfect. That'll make it a lot faster then. And at that point, I think with 100% morale, we'll also do another precision strike. Didn't actually work very well, but it's fine. There's no reason to not do it. Being at 100% morale is really no different than being at anything above 50, so... Decker! Decker! Is he fast enough to stomp on anyone, I wonder? He is! No, he's not. Damn. Damn! Decker, you suck. Decker needs his spider back. If he had jump jets, he could totally do it. Somehow. He would death from above with it. The spider will be upgraded at the end of this mission, though. Alright, what are you gonna fire on? This one, or... This one's actually got a lot more armor. Let's kill this one, then. Can we kill it? Is it dead? Structure's exposed, but not dead. Alright, we get to act ahead of all of them again, so all three of our mechs get to do something here. Still can't stomp on them, but we can jump up there. Get some serious work in. Decker sucks. Decker's chicken walker isn't good enough to satisfy my needs for curb stomping. Indeed. There we go. PPC. That's what I'm talking about. Don't bully Decker. I will bully Decker until he starts to behave better. Once he starts to actually, like, do his work and carry his own weight. I know he basically single-handedly took out a spider, like, up there. He did a good job. I'm just, you know, giving him a hard time. Ban Decker. Alright, okay, so that's the end of the mission then, right? We auto-extract, I heard. All targets eliminated, sit tight, and I can collect you from where you are right now. Cool. Yeah, super easy mission. Like, the Escort vehicles move way too slow. Is there anyone in chat that knows, is there a way to speed up allied turn movement? Or just speed up movement in general? Because that was... I swear, we spent 15 minutes watching the little tanks move around. We escorted the convoy. Contract payment was increased by 10% because we destroyed the blocking force. Contract payment was increased because we ensured that all the dudes survived. Cool, that's good. Got 157,000 ducats. It's in the UI. Okay, we'll check after this mission report. Took 15 turns. We did take some damage to the structure of the Locust's leg. And that looks like about it. Okay. 400 experience is not very much. And salvage. We get 2 priority salvage and then 8 random. Partial mech salvage. Partial mech salvage. We could actually try to get... we could get more mechs. It's only a third of a mech, though, right? I think you have to do this 3 times, then you can build a spider or build a locust. I do dislike how there's no way to sort this by, like, value. You would always take the mechs? Yeah. I mean, in general, I think a mech is probably a lot more expensive than a single piece of equipment, so let's do that. So we definitely get both mech salvage, and then we get another 8 random pieces. We ended up with both the LRM-10, the LRM-5, another medium laser, small laser, apparently some machine gun ammo, and SRM ammo. Cool, it's fine, it's good. We also have 2 million ducats now. Wait, the value of that loot was 2 million ducats. Holy crap. It's really impressive, actually. If you get 3 salvage and a cockpit kill, you'll get the mech right away. So really the only way to get a cockpit kill, though, is with the 1% headshot or the 2% called headshot, or knock them down and then stomp on their face. Does that sound about right? All right, everybody, gather round. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts, and I repeat, I might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. The magistracy of Canopus is a large periphery state. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. She says that she's got a big job lined up and she wants us for it. Us specifically. She called the commander out by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? All right, let me check chat. Those 2 mech salvages were 1.7 million in value. If you destroy left torso or right torso, it does 1 injury. A knockdown does 1 also. Right, you can kill them by killing the head. Is it killing the head or just hitting the head that causes a pilot injury? Good question. I'm betting we don't have the answer. You're certain this client is really a bounty hunter, because I can list off about 5 different banks that I'd love that would love to repossess this ship. We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG, hyperpulse generator. Device capable of sending terabytes of compressed information from one point to another at faster than light speeds. Rich is good, I like rich. Or, we'll meet with this new mystery client. That's all we'll do until we've heard the pitch. Yeah, let's be a little cautious. Hitting causes injury. Well, what if I hit them with just like a single one of an SRM blast? You know, we shoot like 10 small missiles at them and one of them hits the head. That's probably not enough to do an injury, is it? That's fair, Commander. We need to know to follow up on this, but that doesn't mean we can't be cautious. A meeting is just a meeting. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, God. You know what that means. It's going to go horribly wrong. Our new client vents us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through icy vastness of space. See, he knows what's up. Yang is a cool dude. Thanks for that delightful image, Yang. Look, Ranny, I'll admit. Ranny's us, by the way, our hero, protagonist. I'll admit, this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we were likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Bello. That's where we are. We're there right now. The contract to meet your Canopian mystery client is ready for you to review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready, Commander. Our MechWarriors have picked up a fair amount of combat experience over the last few drops. Head to the barracks to review their dossiers and direct training. And don't forget, you can check on the state of our finances from the terminal to Captain's quarters. All right, stop talking to me. You're bugging me now. All right, so what's the answer? Yes, 1 SRM does injure, but it's only a 1% chance the SRM hits. So does that mean that if I made a mech that had like a bunch of SRMs and a bunch of machine guns or something, lots and lots of tiny, tiny hits, and then we just tried to cold shot the torso, or sorry, the head, would we be much, much more likely to gut the machine and steal the mech? Because I want to do that. We have 900 experience. We could get some more guts. We could get some more piloting for melee hit chance, indirect fire penalty. Let's see. This is our primary character, Stingray. He doesn't actually need that.
Yes, Commander.
Is it safe to assume that if you don't take a pilot on a mission, they don't earn experience?
Waiting for orders. What's up, boss?
It seems pretty reasonable. I'm just asking a very obvious question here. All right, so Decker does not need gunnery, even though I like gunnery, because he's going to be our melee bro, our melee scout bro. He's instead going to take piloting. He can generate an extra evasive charge from movement up to its maximum. Does that mean he can have up to 5, or it's just easier for him to get to 4? Sensor lock. That would also be really good on a scout. Select a target within sensor range to reveal it until the end of the current round or remove 2 of its evasive charges. Yeah, that's way better than piloting right now, I think. One salvo does 1 injury no matter how many gun you fire. Oh, so you can't just do 3 injuries in one combat? That's fine. So we lose indirect fire penalty. Negative 45 meter minimum range. That's... oh. Minimum range. Okay. But more importantly, he's going to be better at scouting. I like this a lot.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
Behemoth has 700. She can only pick up nothing useful.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Glitch could also pick up indirect fire. And she's usually, I think, piloting a ship that, sorry, a ship. Ugh, a mech. And we have been using a lot of long-range indirect fire. Or we could keep saving up for multi-target. I like the idea of having more indirect fire penalty gone, and also just having extra options for this sensory lock thing. Not to mention, sensor lock reduces the evasive charges by 2, while shooting at them only reduces it by 1. Seems reasonable to me.
MechWarrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
Later, they will gain experience for just sitting around. Interesting.
Commander.
We don't do indirect fire with our current mech. Okay, I think that's done training up. We'll check on our mechs. The Spider is still being retrofitted. And the Locust did take some damage. Command Center... I guess we could still check out... the barracks and see... no, not the barracks. It's, a hiring hall. See if there's anyone worth hiring. You never know. Maybe there's, like, a skilled person available. Kickstarter backer. This MechWarrior is a Kickstarter backer who supported BattleTech at the Mercenary Mech Commander level or above. Cool. This one is what? MRB rating too low. This MechWarrior can't be hired because your MRB rating is too low. Okay. Defender. I mean, why hire new people if...
Good to go, Commander.
I'm just waiting for orders.
I don't even see their experience. Like, they don't have abilities unlocked already, do they?
Yes, Commander.
How big is the star map? Let's go check. Right now, we are in, here. Bellerophon. Star map is this. That's a lot of systems. That is a lot of systems. Wow. That puts it into context. Head to the store. Let's see. So buy. We have Locust parts, Panther parts. There's a Spider part available. Can you guys think of any good reason to try to build a second Spider? Maybe as a backup Spider? I don't think there's ever going to be a time where I want to have 2 Spiders in one mission. I think 1 Scout's plenty. And then we want a lot of meat to fire. A Panther is a light mech, 35 ton. Sniper and light brawler. Locust is another type of scout. They have 0 abilities when you buy them. Oh, so they suck. Got it. Remember, you can rename the mechs. Why would I want to rename the mechs? Skylight Flamer. Heat damage flamethrower. Damage 5, 10 heat. Flame weapons are unique in that they deal little physical damage, but instead expel superheated plasma, applying substantial heat to the target. This can hamper enemy return fire or even cause the targeted unit to shut down from overheating. That could be fun. What type of hardpoint is this considered to be? It's probably the 4th one, right? I'm thinking it is this one here. Support weapon hardpoint, right? Name them after OS. Flamers are the same as a machine gun. Yeah, as far as hardpoint goes. They're not same as what they actually do, but yes. I get you. I get you. I don't need to actually buy ammo, right? This is just like if I wanted to add more ammo to a new mech. And if any of these things were fancy, like better than normal, would there be some sort of indication? AC5, AC5 ammo. GM. Does GM just make all autocannons? Generic heat sink, jump jets, mechs. When did we pick up the partial Panther? Is there a maximum amount of storage that we can have? I can't tell.
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
Alright, so priority mission by the benefactor. It is more difficult. But right now we have 2 mechs that are not operational. The Locust needs to get repaired, and the Spider takes, I think, 5 days? No, 9 days until the Spider. Can I change the order here? No. Okay. It's a ship of holding. Better gunner. It'd be sell mech salvage. Really? Animation speed is in options. Let's do that. Gameplay. Follow cam, normal follow cam. Let's be under gameplay. Okay, where is it? I'm missing it. Zoom to new contracts. I turned that off on purpose. Auto-select units when not in combat, that's fine. Show UI during attacks is fine. Cinematic cameras. Enemy cinematics. Melee cinematics, jump cinematics. Well, it's not necessarily enemies. Like, the last mission, it was allies that was doing it. So just turn it off? Let's just lower it, I guess, for now. And then, what else? Animation speed is in options. Click the manage tasks, cinematic cameras. Okay. So we go here. Manage tasks button. So we can at least... Okay, there we go. So we can fix the Locust right away. And then we can do one more mission with the Locust while we wait for that other guy. Or we could just do a different contract altogether. We don't have to jump into this benefactor mission. We can do middle management instead. Our intelligence operatives believe that a pirate leader is present and vulnerable on the surface of Detroit. Eliminating them will leave their organization in shambles and clear the field for local government operations. Contract includes travel to Detroit. It's far away. I don't want to do that. I think what we'll do is, can I advance time by a day before we do that other button? Let's just do this. There we go. So the Locust is repaired. Now we'll go to the contracts, and let's do the next one. Benefactor. Our mystery client is waiting for us. Let's see what happens. In orbit of Bellerophon. Mr. Oliveira. Thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure? Nope. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. You have piqued my interest. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Schultz? Certainly, milady. Meet in my room, milady. We would be here if we hadn't. My interest, sure, but I need to hear the details. Of course, Commander Schultz, I'd expect nothing less. The job that I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. A fair deal, wouldn't you say? How do you know about... Obviously, everyone knows we're mercenaries, so we're in debt. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what you're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Central's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photo of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axilus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you are going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly are we going to do that? It's a big ship. She looks like she's been half cannibalized for parts. You can see her ribs in the photo. I am as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I am a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying. Relax, she has the solution. Their leader is going to build it. Okay. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should all be within your capabilities. Because we have apparently a background frontier pirate, I know pirates better than most. You won't find anyone better suited to this job than us. That's true. Then I see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there will be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Schultz. I can promise you that. Okay, let's do it. He isn't wrong, Ranny. We were looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're going to get. We can handle anything you throw at us. I aim to prove that on Axilus. Yeah, we're confident we can do it. Days Holt. Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. One last thing, Commander Schultz. The stories of your unsavory past are well known within the magistracy. I'm taking a risk by hiring you on, but I'm convinced that I'm making the right call. Don't prove me wrong. The contract is ready. We should follow up when we think we're ready. Okay. Let's check to see just if there are any other contracts available. Someone said in chat that we should sell the mechs. Wouldn't it be better to just salvage the mechs until we have enough parts, then build the mech, then sell the built mech? It seems like that would just make more sense to me. This one wants us to assassinate somebody in Detroit. This one wants us to go to Alloway. Let's see if we can find out where those two places both are. Priority mission is here in Alloway. And then this is Detroit. I'll let chat decide. Do you guys want to even do this extra mission? It's going to take us... I mean, the hypotenuse of a triangle. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Like, we could go to Detroit and then go here, and it will cost us more time, but it might be worth it. We can get some more loot, maybe pick up some more mech parts. I don't know. Or do you want to just go for the priority mission now? Chat gets to decide. One for the extra, one for the main quest. Bum, bum, bum. Do it. Do what? You have to be more clear. Do it, extra. All right, we're going to the travel contract then. So, can I accept it from here, I wonder? Travel contract available. Travel cost 3,000. That's not what I want, though. I want the mission, because the mission's going to pay for the travel. So we go to Command Center, Contracts, Middle Management, Negotiate. Money or loot? I think I'll just stay in the middle, it's fine. Go to Detroit because that's never been bad for anyone? Okay. Alright, so this will give us time to fix up the spider as well. And financial report, that must be like the monthly tick, I think. Bias towards loot, bias towards loot. I'd go for loot this time. Loot got us a ton of cash last time. That's true. Way more loot than the actual money, didn't it? Extension. Banging noises draw you to the shared MechWarrior barracks, where you find Decker disassembling one of the Leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside him. He pauses, then explains. There are a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch out without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Set aside money to pay the fine. Order Decker to put the wall back. Or red, Decker technician make the change easily reversible. It's not an option because Decker's not a technician. Whatever, just set the money aside. You look Decker in the eye. You know how the chain of command works. You have to clear things like this before you start. He shrugs. Well, can I? You look over the work. It's cleanly done with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During a chat with Darius, you compare the cost of the fines to the benefit of the MechWarriors and decide it's worth it. Morale has been increased. Good. Always, always, always invest in your people. Let's Are we at a place right now? Where are we? Current location on ship. I think we're in space right now. We haven't arrived anywhere, right? Yeah, wait. Yeah, we're not anywhere. So if we go to like the hiring hall, how are we even finding people to hire? We're not in a place. We already have a blackjack. Can I invest in hookers? Yes, you may. Colors, primary. We need to make this look cooler, I think. Primary colors. Ooh. I want them to stand out, but I also like dark. I like evil looking colors. The accent. Yeah, if we just make it all black, that'll be boring, won't it? How about we actually go the opposite then? We'll go with like brighter colors so that we stand out and we look awesome. We need some like red for the accent. How about yellow? Blue, yellow, and white. Sounds good. Save. Well, is there anything else we can customize that might be worthwhile? We've renamed it. We've looked at the crest. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. You haven't left the system yet. Wow, we didn't leave the system very quickly then, did we? Now we're leaving. I like Decker. Decker has some serious personality, man.
Job's done, Commander.
Who's ready for the next job? All right. So we should always have him working on something, basically, right?
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
Is there even anything else we can do? We could try to retrofit the scout guy seems to take a lot of damage, so let's have him working on the locust now with the same basic concept. I want maybe some jump jets on this guy. The basic locust 1V has one big advantage: speed. It's not meant to put up much of a fight, but you'd be hard pressed to find a mech that goes further and is harder to hit. Shouldn't that say go farther? A mech that goes farther? Further is not the right one. I mean, we could stick some jump jets on this guy, right? At least some. I'm definitely not a fan of the medium lasers on my scouts. I want them to be capable of taking out... I don't know, maybe it is better to have them have... You know what they should have? My scouts should have sensor lock, and then they should also just have like a single tiny LRM, so they can just run around and just be really far away and just shoot from out of line of sight. But this locust doesn't actually have a ballistic hardpoint. Sorry, a missile hardpoint, so we can't do that. Machine guns deal very little damage. Does it even specify on here that a mech can mount a limited number of weapons of each type? Does it mention on here somewhere that, like, weapons on the arm get bonus hit chance? It doesn't seem to, that I can see. It'd be safer to have them on the internal... Oh, never mind, the hard points are only available there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Arumba, do you like this game? Well, we've been playing it for like 5 hours so far today, and 3 or 4 hours last night. I'd say that's a pretty good argument for it. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Sensor lock is a pilot ability. Yes, it is. I'm not gonna mess with this guy. I just don't think it's worth it. But I don't know what else to have our guy working on right now, because he's got no tasks, and tasks do take time, so I feel like maybe he should do something. We have 8 days that we could do some work on. Maybe we could outfit our... something else. Medium laser, PVC. I would like to get some more LRMs. And the Shadowhawk does have 3 missile hardpoints. Let's get him a little bit more missile focused, and then we can have one of our guys do some more damage from a distance. I want to have like scout guy, 2 medium guys that are like kind of like brawlers but tanky, and then one guy that just kind of like hides out in back. And eventually I want the scout guy to also have either ridiculous movement speed and then like a bunch of machine guns to just mess people up quickly from behind, or I want him to have a missile launcher as well. 100% LRMs for range on 1. Fast mech with lots of LRM. Okay, so right now our Shadowhawk has 3 missile hardpoints, 3 ballistic hardpoints. We have a medium laser, LRM 5, AC 5. We have available to us an LRM 10, an LRM 5, and that's it. So 2 to choose from. 4 damage by 10 or 4 damage by 5. It just doubles it up, so we can make more use of the hardpoint. What's this 3 mean? Oh, we actually have 3 LRMs. Cool. So we could swap out the LRM 5 for the LRM 10. We're gonna go overweight it first. Where is the other missile hardpoint? It's on the head. You ditch the SRM. Oh, it's a tiny slot, so we can't actually put the LRM 10 up there. We could do that. Keeping in mind that armor from the rear is almost always a waste. Well, unless you make mistakes, which I might. Okay, LRM ammo. How much? Okay, 120 rounds, may feed multiple weapons. And we're using, theoretically, up to 25 per blast, so we want a little bit more LRM ammo. And you really think we should maybe pull some armor from the back? Where's the back? Where do I see the back armor? Oh, front and rear. Got it. It's just such an insignificant amount of weight to pull the armor off, though. I don't like that. Remove SRM ammo. Good call. Yep. We don't need that anymore. We do need the jump jets. We need the mobility, I think, on pretty much everybody. I like that. This is not really a super ideal guy to turn into a pure missile boat, so I think we'll keep the medium laser and the AC-5. But we got to somehow now strip 9 tons of weight, which is going to be a bit tough. I could just maybe only go with a little bit more missile action. That'd make it a lot easier to get going. Plus, we only have like 8 days. Heat efficiency is going down. Average range goes up. Could we afford to pull the heat sinks? Heat sink weighs a ton. I mean, it's going to be a longer range mech, so it's probably not going to need to worry about heat as much. But not having any heat sinks at all seems kind of weird. Check the AC-5. But keep the medium laser. That sounds good. That pulls us down to 50 tons, actually. Oh, I pulled the other LRM-10, though. Oh, perfect. Double LRM-10. Double LRM ammo. We have... So we have a total of 240 rounds of LRM ammo, and we still have the medium laser. Ah, sounds good. Let's try it. Can I rename it? Where do I rename it? It's not letting me click it. Use 2 LRM-5. Instead of the LRM-10? I can't put 1 LRM on each arm. Look, the missile hardpoint is only here. It's not over here. I can't put them both. I can't spread it out. If I want to use the LRM, it's got to be on that hardpoint. Which is the reason why I'm using the LRM-10 over another LRM-5, because we only have 3 missile hardpoints, so I want to pack as much punch in as I can. And it seems somewhat logical to me. Let's see, the medium laser tonnage is only 1. Just a single ton. That's actually really efficient. I'm happy with this. Let's just try this out. I want to see how that goes. 19 days? Jesus! That might be a bit much. Now we're down to 12 days. I want this to sync up with the next mission. 15 days. Remove the laser and add more armor to the front torso. I mean, at this point now, I'm running up against a time constraint. What if we didn't add the ammo? 10 days? Do you guys remember how much time we have? I don't even remember now. We need this mech for the next mission. I think. Probably. Just pass more time before the mission? Alright, that works. That works. Yeah, good point. 20 days. 19 days, better.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Alright. Oops, wrong button. Okay.